Right now, as night falls on Corona del Sol, families are starting some very real and very painful conversations.
Shocked and troubled friends remembering 18-year-old Marcus Wheeler, who took his own life on campus.
Wondering who it was, hoping it wasn't someone that I knew.
What happened earlier is under investigation, but we know a school resource officer tried to talk Wheeler into putting the gun down. Instead, he pointed it at himself and fired.
And his last tweets are heartbreaking. We're taking action to ask the question tonight. Would you know what to do if you saw friends' cries for help on social media?
It is a difficult question and one we as a community have to address as we remember this student lost way too soon. ABC 15's Stephanie Hockridge is live with that. Stephanie?
Yeah, Steve and Katie, throughout the evening, so many people have been coming out to this makeshift memorial here at Corona del Sol High School to remember Marcus Wheeler. Sadly, there were signs, as you mentioned, before he took his own life. So tonight, we're taking action with specifics on how to address this very sensitive subject. If you see someone crying out for help on social media, don't ignore it. The nonprofit Teen Lifeline suggests reaching out and saying sometimes when people go through difficulties you're going through, they think suicide is an option. Is this something you're thinking about? And whatever the answer is, don't pass judgment. The words you use, the tone of your voice, and your body language can cause this person to either open up or shut down. So instead of saying, there's no reason to be upset over this, say, it seems like you're really hurting. How can I help? And one of the most important things to keep in mind during a conversation like this, validate the person's feelings. Don't be dismissive. So instead of saying, this feeling will go away, say, what you're going through is painful and it can take time before you feel better. And Steve and Katie, you know, it is so easy to say, oh, you'll be fine because, you know, we know that as adults. We know it's going to be just fine, but teenagers, they're different. And the experts say so often they think that the way they're feeling now is never going to change and that life is just always going to be this difficult.
And there are so many resources to start that conversation with your teen tonight.
Yeah, in fact, Teen Lifeline spoke to us earlier, and we've made that interview with volunteers and supervisors available on our website.
Of course, you can visit abc15.com for that hotline number and a detailed write-up on all of tonight's advice.